Z News 2 at 4. Dr. Anthony Stevens is here, and today we're talking about a new FDA-approved treatment that promises to get rid of the double chin, but does it really?
Well, it's called Kybella, and what we're talking about is a chemical that is really actually occurring in the body that's given as a shot in the chin. And so the little area of fat that we have, it promises to dissolve the fat. And the way that it works basically is injected into the skin, and it works kind of like putting acid on a water balloon, if you will. It breaks down the shell, and then it allows the body to absorb the fat over a short period of time, as opposed to doing liposuction or surgery of the neck. So it has a lot of promise. Whether or not it delivers, well, time will tell. It just was approved by the FDA 1 week ago, and so we'll see. The company promises to deliver the product over the next half year. So we don't have it in our hands yet to actually try, but there is some promise to it. This isn't something new. We've been using substance like this for years, but now it's finally FDA approved for that small little area under the chin, and so we'll see. But it's like everything else. What sounds too good to be true probably is.
What do you think is the biggest risk with this?
Well, the biggest risk to this is that it's injected into the wrong place. In the trial studies, people have actually injected into some of the facial nerves and created some palsy, although it was temporary. And you can inject it too close to the skin and create an ulceration. So not horrible complications, but some issues arise. And I'm worried that you're going to have untrained people using this, or people that are not able to diagnose what the real problem is. A lot of skin sagging in the neck, or a great deal of fat, and that is not what this was meant for. And so it's like everything else we talk about on the show, is that you have to have the correct diagnosis before you treat this. And so it's important that you see someone that is well trained in this and can handle the problems for submental fat or the double chin.
And why do you think the FDA finally approved something like this?
Well, it's been out for quite some time. This company has not just started with this substance in the last couple of years. It's been put out for many, many years now, and the FDA's finally approved it because they see very little harm that it can do in the right hands. And so it promises a lot of things if it's used by trained practitioners, whether it's a physician or a trained injector. I think either one could do this, but you have to have some experience with it before you just start injecting it in your office with, say, a family practice doctor. I don't think that would be appropriate.
Okay, like you said, time will tell. We'll see as this all evolves. Dr. Anthony Stevens, you're watching WBRZ News 2 at 4. We'll be right back.
Many